Hello everybody and welcome. I am doing a new playthrough for another Super Nintendo game that is one of my favorites, Chrono Trigger, made by the exact same group who did the Final Fantasy series. I always play on wait because it's fun. And we're just going to leave their names as default. Good old Carnival. Gotta love it. Says his names twice, and then he finally wakes up. Now, I'm not really going to read the speech. I'm just going to leave it on screen so people can read it. That way, if you need to, you can pause it and then continue. So I'll always leave it on screen for a few seconds at the very least. Typical teenager lady doesn't want to get out of bed. Soak in the sun. Run downstairs. And here you are introduced to your second character that you get on your team. Luca. Mom, I want my allowance. And then you leave. You can go and explore, so we'll just go over here for the time being, because why not? You can go to the fair first if you feel... I'm going to have to fix that. I don't have actual controls set so that I can move diagonally. Take it, Hitaki. I always used to call it He-Take, just because. Look at his name. And see? He taken my health. If I'm not mistaken, there should be... Maybe it's not... Oh, there it is. Feel free to grab that. It's not going to affect anything throughout the game. Use it on your character. Boost his strength up a little bit. Yeah, I should really put those diagonal controls in. Oh, jeez. We got grasshoppers. Giant grasshoppers. Even though they're called beetles, they don't look like beetles to me because they have a neck. He smacked me. He beetled me. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, I learned Cyclone. Such a useful move. And that's one thing I miss about these old-style games. And there's nothing really to the north. So I'm just gonna head out. And before I go into the fair, I'm gonna go into my inventory. And I'm gonna actually set my diagonal controls. So I will return in a split second. That's better. Now I can run normally. So you want to come up here. Look, poor little girl. She's lost. Oh, she's walking around me. Okay, let's bump into her. I've actually sat there and left it for half an hour, and she will just continue to run around you till you let her, until you actually touch her. It's irritating. It's very irritating. She sits here and apologizes, even though you're the one that ran into her. Now, your decisions you make will affect one small thing in this game from here, so you always want to talk to her first. Because if you actually go and grab her pendant first and then talk to her, it's got issues. Sure. I like having a cute little blonde come with me. And her name is Marl. And my name is Chrono, and I don't talk, so how in the hell did I tell you that? And this poor little girl's lost her kitty. Which is ironically all the way over here. Do 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 do. And then you talk to the little girl, and she calls you nice. It's one of the small things you can do in this game just to be a good guy. And then you got to come down here, talk to this gentleman. Sure, let's look what he's got. He's got the load sword for 4,000 bucks. I've saved up for it. Frankly, there's actually not a point. There's not even a point in grabbing the iron blade. You get some good weapons here soon enough. You leave the speech. He tells you where he lives, and he asks if you could talk her into selling the pendant. Say no, because if you do, people whine about you later. Talk to any of these shops, and then they tell you that Luca has finished setting up her device. You go up there. She wants you to hold your horses. Now, if you try to move, she'll yell at you for being impatient. Not literally yell, but you know. And that actually gets held against you later. She says she'll have some. The lady is nice to her. And now we get to go. And they're talking about their super dimension warp invention. Yeah, it's 2 linking pads. You jump on the left pad, you get warped to the right pad. And it's all thanks to Luca, who you talk to and she's shocked all to hell that you came. Yeah, I'll try it. Marl gets all happy because you're going to try it. Ba-doing! Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. And there you go. Now, to continue the story, like, you can hop on the left pod and you can do it as many times as you want. To continue the story, you talk to Marl, and now she wants to do it. Huh? I love that they call her a cutie, so she's obviously got natural beauty. We just can't tell because it's pixelated. Vision of loveliness. Ah, you gotta love them. I love how he gives her the disclaimer. What happened to my disclaimer, old man? On she goes, and here comes. And when the music fades, you know something's up. They start the transfer again, and ominous and creepy music. Her pendant starts reacting and pushing. And they don't know where she went. He closes the show. I love how nobody asks if they're okay from the lightning bolts shooting out of the technology they built. Like, how rude. Nope, it wasn't the telepod. Smart ass. I'll go! I love how he's just like, oh, you're such a good boy for risking your friggin' neck. Do 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 do. Nope, you don't have another choice. And we might be lost forever. Boom. And by the way, this theme that is playing in the background, it is actually Chrono's character theme. I love how he's all changing colors. Why couldn't they do that for her? Woo, where am I? Where am I? Oh my god, let's leave. Oh, not allowed to leave. Blue imps. Do 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 do. Alrighty, Rudy Tooty. First fight of the new wherever the heck we are. I know where we are. Oh my god, you guys are flying. Oh, you dropped the limps. Come on, get a little closer to each other. I want you to get closer to each other. Ha! It's the one thing I miss about these old games. The battle music actually had sustenance, in a sense. You never really got bored with it. And now, the power glove raises my power +2, but my speed goes down. I'd rather beat things up faster than actually be faster to beat things up. This is one of those games where speed isn't a true factor. And the one thing I find funny about Chrono, he always gets his turn immediately when the fight starts. How's that for planning ahead for your game, eh? Do 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 do. We are now out of there. Do 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 do. Let's go to the inn. $10 go to sleep? That's reasonable. I could have swore I've already obtained way more than that. Not to mention $300 allowance from my mam. Alright. And let's move forward. Oh, hi jerks. Experience, and look at that. I can go to the inn 7 more times thanks to those guys. Remember the power tab? Now, as you guys have probably guessed from either looking up the game, reading it, what have you, I'm in the past. That's where I went. Now, grabbing the power tab in the forest in the present and grabbing it here, not a problem. You grab this, you trigger a fight. And basically, if you're going to grab any items, grab them in the present and then grab them in the past. Because they're so close to each other, if you can grab it in the past as well, you may as well have double of everything than nothing at all. Oh, look at that. 3 rollies. There is another version of these, and they actually get called polies. So you do have roly-poly. Critical hit. There we are. You always want to check this bush. Infinite supply of shelters. Skip that fight. Just go straight up. And you go to the castle. Halt! Who goes there? Like every other person on the planet. I love how they just make fun of him for having spiky hair. The guards were so rude. Do-do-do-do. Run up here. You don't really have to talk to anybody. That's totally up to you if you want to. Then you just run up all these stairs, because, like I said, unless you don't care, feel free to grab the items on the way. Come near us, walk. Uh-oh. Now, the thing is, you could leave, but it won't do anything. You have to go and try to see what's wrong with her. I'd be scared too if something all of a sudden happened. And here we go. That part of the journey is complete. And those guys didn't hear her screaming at all. Lazy maids and guard. Someone knows my name. Okay, it's just her. And there you go. There's your time travel. Oh my god, I held hands with the princess at the fair. And here it gives a basic definition that you even get in Back to the Future. Boom. I'm gonna hack up a baby. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Ugh. Baby. I love it. Queen Lean was kidnapped. Someone was supposed to save her, but because she showed up in the past, everything changed. Smack. It is very true. Any time travel thing explains it just like that, but it's a lot simpler in this game. Alright, now we have a second party member. And now, with the second party member in tow, I will actually... See? Locked box. But if you were to grab that locked box later on, just in the past, it would disappear in the present. Let's get some experience for her. Now you see at the bottom, I can see their HP values. That's actually because of her. She's wearing goggles that allows her to examine enemies, so she can actually see their HP level. If I'm not mistaken, anyone can wear them. Thank you for the shelter. And again. Two birds, one stone. Smack with a critical hit. Yeah, when she criticals, the screen flashes like that. More healing items obtained, always useful. One more fight ought to do it. Boom! Our first combo skill. Now, it's nothing fancy, but I will showcase it right here. I just have to wait. You punted my girl. Alright, Fire Whirl. I'll show you why I find that a little funny for this part of the game right now, because I never purchased any other weapons. Reason that's funny, I have a wood sword. She lit my sword on fire, and I still have it. Even though it's Super Nintendo, I still look at that as an oversight. Let's rest up. Alright, this introduction video is going to stretch for a little bit of time, because I'm going to also take you through the first real dungeon. The Cathedral, which does not exist in the present, so grab whatever you want. Now, I think it's right there. You have to ask around in town about it, and that's how you're able to figure out to look in the church for it, or the cathedral. Smack. Thank you for grouping together, you dummies. Oh my god, you scratched me. Oh, I have a sword up the ass. And now we're just going to use Flame Toss. Done like dinner. 32 experience, 4 tech points, level ups attained, I am more powerful. Booyah! It's a frog. Do 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 do. And this, if I am not mistaken, is his actual theme. My guise does not incur thy trust. Poor guy. But wait. We're going with the frog. Now, they call him Frog, but later on we discover his real name. He's got big muscles for a frog. I love the way he talks. And you come over to the organ, because it's really the only other thing in the room. Boom. Hidden passageway. Let's go have some fun. Hey, monsters. I'm gonna smack you around. I said I'm gonna smack you around. Stop smacking me around, damn it. Now, Frog is a significantly higher level than us, so it's okay. He's the backer of my team, man. I love him to death. I'm totally kidding. But he is a very powerful unit. Got one revive, got a tonic. Time to smack around a couple more jerks. Yay, Luca leveled up. She's not as weak as she was a minute ago. Luca's not even that weak. Alright, we're going to come up here. Into this room. Oh, isn't that sweet? We have an ether. Tonic. A maiden suit. We are going to go and equip that to Luca right away. 21 to 29. Yes, please. And then, the secret Nagaet bromide. Hey, guys! I found them! They're taking the bromide! Let's beat them up! Basically. Smack-a-doo. Oh, that was a bit much. You didn't have to critical after the critical. You wanna smack me? I'm gonna beat your friend. It's a waste of MP, but hey. Smack. Is she too close? No. The funny thing about Luca is her gun is a pistol, but if the enemy is too close to her, it's like the handle extends out and she smacks them with the butt of the gun. Up here we got a steel saber. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's for me. See? Now I'm gonna be dealing some damage. I'll take this. Now, I've already given myself a couple of power tabs, so I'm going to actually give one to Luca. It doesn't really phase her as much, but it's nice to do nevertheless. Those guards are literally just waiting around to die. Oh god, there are humans in here. Let's smack them around. No, we're supposed to smack them. Yeah, Chrono's critical rate is insane in this game. It's like every old Super Nintendo game that Square Enix put out, your main character always had a high critical rate. Chrono leveled up, so he's more powerful now. Burp. What's up? Hate pretending to be human. Burp. They're drunk. You talk to these guys. Then he's gonna go look at Magus' statue. Follow him. Excuse me, I'd like this treasure chest. Thank you. $100. See, the king, the queen, and a soldier are here. Does that not strike you as weird? Oh, dearest Magus, your flashing eyes like stars and flowing hair, like waves atop the sea. No sad sunny day nor any frightful bright place can get us down. So as long as you're near, there's nothing to fear. They actually have a full song, and it's rather neat. Oh, whoops. They go through the song again. I forgot. And then he goes up there, and he's like, come join us in singing your funeral dirge. Because we know you guys are not actually monsters now. Well, aren't you guys just nice? So I'm going to wait a couple of seconds. Go ahead, smack me around. It's okay. You're all just going to die anyway. And just to make sure, I'm going to lick Luca. No, I'm not doing it pervertedly. There you go. Nega et's love. You will be slowed. Yeah, it didn't even work, lady. Do, 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 do. And now we have some more fun. Another duel technique between me and Frog. When we try to leave, don't be in such a hurry, because we want to murder you and eat your insides. These aren't important to the main story, that's why I was skipping them. But if you come through this area, feel free to read them. Stop biting Chrono. Smack. By the way, this might be one of the only times in the game where I don't actually go and buy equipment for my people. It's like an RPG rule. Go buy yourself equipment. Alright. Save point. We will use one of those shelters. I will organize a little bit. We will make a save over top of this one. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. You know what? It's actually going a little bit longer than I thought, so I'm going to cut it off here. I'll continue on another day. We're almost at the boss anyway, so it won't be that bad. I'll be doing it hopefully in just half an hour intervals. I don't really want to eat up too much time. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time for finishing this mission and continuing on with the game. Have yourselves a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.